If you are trying out meatless Mondays or even meatless Tuesdays and Thursdays and Fridays, the following rice meals are going to save you some money and keep your family full. This week, we are doing 3 meatless rice dinners, and our total came out to $26.67 for a total of 15 items. There are 2 links down below. One goes to my Walmart grocery list, so you can see all of the items, and then you can also see what they would be at your local store. The second link goes to our website where you can download a completely free PDF. It's just one page. It lists the grocery list and all the recipes. For our first recipe, we are going to do a mushroom and spinach rice risotto. This is going to be a shortcut version, so it's not truly a risotto. It's more of risotto style. And if you've never had risotto, it's basically like a super creamy rice. It's not as thick or as individual grains that you would have in regular rice. It has more of a creamy finish. Now, the reason why we're calling this a shortcut or a risotto version is because typically a regular risotto takes a very, very long time to cook. So we're going to do that style. And let me tell you, this is so easy. And once you master this, you can easily change up the different vegetables. So if you're not a mushroom fan or a spinach fan, you could easily change this up. You could change out the cheese. We're going to use vegetable broth because even though I'm not doing this as vegan, I figured if you were trying to avoid meat, you might be more likely to use vegetable broth. Now, like I said, you can easily switch this up, and depending on what kind of seasonings you use, this will totally change the flavor. Now, for this one, I'm typically going to do like a garlic and herb blend, something along that nature, some either fresh garlic or garlic powder, but you could easily change this up. What if you added like lemon pepper or even like a barbecue seasoning? You could totally make a gazillion different risotto versions using this basic recipe and just switch out the ingredients. The second recipe is going to be a rice and eggplant Parmesan bake. Now, you normally see like an eggplant Parmesan using noodles, but this time we're going to use it with rice. And before I forget, we're using like a 2-pound bag of just plain white rice. But in all of these dishes, you could really use whatever rice that you like, whether it's jasmine or basmati, any rice will do. The only thing I would caution against is using like a minute rice, especially on the risotto. But for the other ones, a minute rice, those would totally be fine. Now, one of the tricks here is we are going to use a 15-ounce can of tomato sauce, which is approximately 2 cups. And this is just like a jar marinara. It's very similar. Sometimes I add a little extra Italian seasoning to these, but it's just a very basic tomato sauce. And when you open it, you'll notice it smells a lot like a pasta sauce, because it pretty much is. The only difference is it's very smooth. It doesn't have chunks that your quote unquote marinara has. Now, once again, if you are not a fan of eggplant, you could easily swap this out for zucchini, for yellow squash. There's lots of different options here, but this is a great base recipe. And once we go ahead and, lay everything out in our baking dish or our casserole dish, it is just so yummy because everything bakes together, and I feel like those flavors really meld together. For our third dinner, we're going to do some stuffed bell peppers with rice, beans, and vegetables. Now, we're going to use 4 green peppers because those are the least expensive, but occasionally you can get some deals where you get like a 3-pack of peppers. It's usually a red, an orange, and a yellow. Or a lot of times I find bell peppers, especially the colored ones, on like the manager special or the markdown rack. So this would be a great option as well if you're not necessarily a fan of the green ones. Now, we're going to mix this together to where we have some cooked rice, black beans, corn, and salsa. And that's what we're going to stuff in this. Now, we're also going to use seasoning for chili powder because I feel like that really goes well with the rice and the beans part. But once again, you can easily switch this up. You can, switch it out to any bean you like, any vegetable you like. You can skip the salsa if you like, but really you're just going to top those the peppers that you've cored out. You're going to top them with the seasoning, and then we're going to sprinkle some cheese on top. And then I like to cover these with foil and bake them for about 30 minutes, and then I uncover them and bake them another 10 minutes. But depending on what filling you have, you may want to adjust that a little bit. But once again, this is a great base recipe that you can switch and basically adapt it to what you already have at home. This is our 20th mini menu. So if you've been following along and you have your one-page sheet, you should have a total of 20 of those now. So you could have a nice little book going there. So don't forget to go over to the website and download that free PDF and print it off. Now, we're going to continue this series, so definitely stick around. If you have any suggestions of styles of meals or themes of meals, let me know down below. I'll see you later. Bye.